Many U.S. businesses are getting stricter when it comes to cleaning, according to a new poll. About 70% of workers say their employers are always using new and more frequent cleaning methods and encouraging hand washing and disinfectant cleanings. Roughly 60% say their employer is always providing personal protective equipment like masks, gloves, or face shields. Less than 41% of workers say their employers are always screening employees for cough or fever. Frequent cleaning, social distancing, and health screenings are among the CDC's recommendations to slow the spread of the coronavirus. New York City begins a phase 1 reopening Monday amid fears of a second wave of COVID-19. And as Fox News correspondent Steve Harrigan reports, officials are optimistic they can keep people safe.
Almost 2 million confirmed cases in the U.S., and the coronavirus outbreak is still spreading. But governors in all 50 states are moving ahead with reopening plans, including New York, the epicenter of the outbreak in the U.S. Hard-hit New York City enters a phase 1 reopening on Monday. Officials there say they can bring folks back to work safely without triggering a second wave.
We also have the health data to continue to give us hope that things are moving in the right direction. The reopening means more and more people will be close to each other. We need to get it right.
But thousands of Americans are still attending demonstrations every day, sparked by the death of George Floyd. Public health officials are increasingly concerned the protests are becoming a new breeding ground for COVID-19. And most are now saying they expect an increase in new cases in the coming weeks.
At the worst, we might see a second peak. I don't think we'll see a second wave at this time, but we could certainly see an uptick in cases.
The 1-2 punch of protests and pandemic has led some lawmakers on Capitol Hill to consider another stimulus bill. They say it's even more important now to get the economy back up and running despite the fear of a spike in cases.
If we do need another relief package, that's going to be focused like a laser on workers and families and businesses and schools so all of them can get back to something like normal.
The CDC has updated its guidelines for pets in the coronavirus, saying there is no evidence that pets can spread the virus. In Atlanta, Steve Harrigan, Fox News.
Well, speaking of that, the CDC putting together new guidelines on how pet owners can protect their animals from the coronavirus. The health agency says there's currently no evidence of pets spreading the virus to humans, but people can spread the virus to animals, which has happened already in the U.S. Anyone with COVID-19 should limit their interaction with animals, and any pets with the virus should be monitored and isolated until they recover. Having constant negative thoughts could increase your risk for dementia. Research out of London linked repetitive negative thinking later in life with cognitive decline and the two proteins responsible for the most common form of dementia, Alzheimer's disease. More than 350 people over the age of 55 took part in the 2-year study. Researchers say the data could lead to new ways of risk reduction for dementia in the future. According to the World Health Organization, about 50 million people are living with dementia worldwide, and there are nearly 10 million new cases reported every year.